Now I'm going to make a complex velocity switched instrument. I have an instance of Kontakt here, and I have some guitar samples. I have the note G, the note B, and the note D that makes a chord. And for each note, I have a louder note, a medium volume note, and a soft, quieter note for all three of my notes. So I have 9 samples here. And you can see if I grab one of these and just make an instrument out of it. Okay, that one sample is nice, but if it's across the whole key range, it's not that interesting of a sound. It's not that intricate. It loses some of its quality. It doesn't have any different quality as if I want to perform it. So it's kind of static, just as the one sample. Especially when we record traditional instruments, we need a lot of samples in one instrument to make it more interesting. So what I would do in this case is to create a new instance here in Kontakt, a new sampler. I'm going to open up the Tools section and go to the Mapping Editor. And this is my playing field here across the key range. What I'm going to do then is bring each of the notes, G, B, and D, onto the keyboard on the correct note. And then I'm going to use a vertical area here. The softer, quieter notes will be down in this area. The medium velocity notes would be here, and the loudest hit velocity notes will be up here. So I'm going to place each of the 9 samples I have here across the keyboard here. So let's take a look. First, I'm going to take the G and place it right on the G key here. And this is going to be my softer velocity. So I'm going to bring that down here. And I can see that I've used velocity 1 through 33 is the zone I have right here. That seems good enough. It's kind of random at this point, but yeah, I'm fine with that range there. And then I'm going to take the G, the medium velocity or medium volume, and I'm going to put it right here. Keep that matched up. And I've got this one from 35 to 76, which is fine for now. And I'm going to take my louder one, put that in here. I'm going to put that 76 to 127. And that way, when I press G, I should press it quietly, medium, loud. So as I raise up, you can hear the different quality. Let's try again. So that way there's a lot more interesting performance as I press the key down, and I can play a little harder, a little softer to create a more realistic and humanistic performance. So the next note I'm going to grab is B. I'm going to place it right there. And this one is the softer one. And then I'm going to grab my medium leveled volume for the note B and the louder B. Okay, now let's take the D, the medium one, and the louder one. Okay. These are the exact notes with the exact pitches on the key range. I can actually spread these out and have them go a little bit further range each way if I'd like. Just however you'd like to spread it out. And generally, you would have a lot of these notes, especially if it's an acoustic instrument, because you don't want to drift too far away from the original recording because it'll start to sound a little bit strange. But this gives us a little bit of key range even just by doing the 3 different pitches. So that's where it ends. But the idea is that there's a lot more to work with here. Some different accentuations that you can make and different timbres to the samples. Now, selecting all of these, I'm going into Edit and I'm going to Batch Tools. I'm going to auto-apply crossfades between velocities. And what that does is create a smooth transition between each of the velocity zones. And there you have it, a complex velocity switched instrument.